Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to share with you today's fascinating story. As we take our first steps on this journey, let's talk about a phenomenon that's sure to catch your eye, or should I say, change your perspective on color. You see, humidity, that often maligned aspect of our weather, has a rather unexpected effect on a particular group of bees. Sweat bees, with their vibrant metallic hues, are not just visually stunning. They also possess a unique ability to shift their colors in response to the moisture in the air. Yes, you heard that right. These tiny creatures can change from blue to green, and it's all thanks to the humidity around them. This remarkable discovery was made by a team of researchers who conducted an experiment on the fine-striped sweat bee, a species found in North America. They placed these bees in dry air, where they appeared a deep blue color, and then increased the humidity. The result? The bees transformed into a more copper-green hue, and when the air dried out again, they returned to their original blue. But what's behind this chameleon-like ability? It's not pigments that give sweat bees their color. Instead, it's microscopic structures on their bodies that scatter and reflect light at particular wavelengths. These tiny structures can swell slightly when exposed to moisture, which affects the way they reflect light. It's a similar effect to what creates the iridescent feathers of hummingbirds or the shifting scales of cuttlefish. The team also analyzed hundreds of photos of sweat bees in their natural habitats and compared their colors to local humidity levels. They found that bees in drier areas tended to appear more blue, matching what they observed in the lab. And surprisingly, older museum specimens showed the strongest color changes, possibly due to the degradation of their outer shells over time. This discovery raises many questions about the evolution of these color-changing abilities and how they might impact the behavior and survival of sweat bees in the wild. As Dr. Madeline Ostwald, a study co-author, noted, most people associate color change with animals like chameleons that actively control it. These bees aren't choosing to change color, it's happening passively, simply in response to the humidity around them. As we continue on our nature walk, we'll explore more fascinating stories from the natural world, but for now, let's pause and appreciate the intricate beauty of these tiny creatures and the mysteries they still hold. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we're exploring the wonders of the natural world and the intricate relationships within ecosystems. Today, we're delving into a fascinating phenomenon that highlights the resourcefulness of plants in acquiring nutrients. You see, plants have long been known to absorb essential nutrients through their roots from the soil. However, research has unveiled another, somewhat unconventional method by which some plants can feed directly from dust that lands on their leaves. This process, known as foliar uptake, isn't entirely new to agriculture. Farmers often spray liquid nutrients on crops for an extra boost. But what's remarkable is that certain plant species have evolved to harness nutrients not just from these deliberate applications, but from natural, airborne particles, dust. To understand this better, let's venture into the Judean hills of Israel, a region blanketed with significant amounts of dust originating from the Sahara and Arabian deserts. Here, a team of researchers led by plant biologist Anton Lokshin conducted an intriguing experiment involving 3 species: pink rock rose, Greek sage, and headed germander. Over the course of 3 months, they treated half of the plants of each species with volcanic dust applied directly to their foliage, while leaving the other half untreated. The choice of volcanic dust was strategic. It contains a unique signature of rare earth elements that allowed the team to distinguish nutrients absorbed from dust versus those obtained from soil. The findings were quite astounding. Plants whose leaves had been dusted showed a notable increase in micronutrients such as iron, nickel, manganese, and copper within their shoots. Although there wasn't a clear buildup of phosphorus detected in this particular study, previous research by Lokshin indicates that plants are indeed capable of absorbing phosphorus from dust through their leaves. What's more, the team observed that mineral uptake through the roots remained largely unchanged even when dust was applied directly to the soil. This points to an important realization: the environment on leaf surfaces is chemically distinct, with organic acids being secreted that can help dissolve nutrients in dust. Unlike in soil, where dissolved phosphorus and iron face immediate competition from microorganisms and chemical bindings, leaves offer a more direct pathway for nutrient absorption. By extrapolating their findings and combining them with data on dust deposition and soil nutrient levels from other regions, the researchers estimate that this foliar uptake could contribute significantly to a plant's nutrient intake. For instance, in the western United States, it suggested that up to 17% of iron could be supplied through dust, while in the eastern Amazon, up to 12% of phosphorus could come from atmospheric inputs. During intense Mediterranean dust storms, these airborne nutrients can even match or exceed what's available from the soil. This not only underscores the adaptability and resilience of plant life, but also highlights the interconnectedness of our ecosystems, where the boundaries between earth, air, and organisms become beautifully blurred. As we pause to appreciate this remarkable ability of plants to thrive in dusty, nutrient-poor environments, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of nature. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we've been exploring the wonders of our planet and the incredible creatures that call it home. As we conclude today's journey, let's dive into the fascinating world of macaroni penguins, those charismatic birds with their bright yellow plumes and distinctive waddling gait. As it turns out, beneath their somewhat goofy exterior lies a surprisingly buff physique, perfectly adapted for powerful and efficient movement both on land and in water. Researchers have recently shed light on the unique musculature of these South Atlantic Ocean dwellers, revealing that their key wing muscles are designed differently from those of flying birds. The supracoracoideus muscle, responsible for lifting the wing, is much larger in penguins, allowing them to generate more power during the upstroke and downstroke of their flipper motion. This specialized configuration of shoulder muscles enables macaroni penguins to fly through the water with incredible agility, their stroke featuring a stronger backwards component that improves propulsion through the dense marine environment. But that's not all. These birds have also evolved a distinct muscle in their hind limb, which helps keep their legs tucked close together, reducing drag and making them more efficient swimmers. This remarkable adaptation also plays a role in their signature waddle, which, although it may appear clumsy to us, is actually an energy-efficient way for macaroni penguins to move about on land. By understanding the intricacies of penguin musculature, we can better appreciate the intricate relationships between form and function in the natural world. Moreover, this newfound knowledge has practical applications in veterinary care, injury treatment, and rehabilitation strategies for penguins in zoos and wildlife settings. As we continue to learn more about these incredible creatures, we're reminded of the importance of conservation efforts and the need to protect their habitats. As we conclude today's nature walk, I hope you've enjoyed this journey into the fascinating world of macaroni penguins. Remember that every species, no matter how big or small, plays a vital role in the grand tapestry of life on Earth. So, let's cherish and respect these incredible animals and do our part to preserve the beauty and wonder of the natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.